Hello, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Series. And during this series, we're going to learn how to pray. Now, the next topic that I'm on is what happens when you don't pray. Well, last week we said that if you don't pray, your life is directed by what we would call happenstance. That is by luck, misfortune, good fortune, fate, whatever you want to call it. But there are some human factors and some spiritual factors that affect when you don't pray. Well, tonight we're going to cover a controversial topic tonight. And when you do not pray, your life is governed by the major curses in this world. Now, they've broken it down into three major curses in this world. And these were instituted at the beginning of time. And they're saying that the course of life or the course of this world is determined mainly by these three curses. Now, the curses are the curse of Adam, the curse on Eve, and the curse on Ham, which is Noah's dark son. The curse on Adam is the punishment on all men for Adam's disobedience. It ensures that men suffer and sweat in this life for prosperity and for their existence. The curse on Eve is the punishment on all women for Eve's disobedience. It ensures that women are drawn helplessly to men and suffer through this attraction. It also ensures that women suffer through the act of marriage and having children. And the third curse, this is where I say the controversy. The third curse is the curse on Ham, which is a punishment on Ham, which is the dark son of Noah. Then they have gone on to say that this punishment explains the difficult conditions under which black people struggle all over the world. And they're saying it is a curse that is displayed out in every continent in this world. Black people everywhere have the lowest levels of wealth, health, education, and standards of living. And they're saying that there's got to be something that no matter where in the world, the black man or the black people are subjected to all of these negative things all over the world. And so they're saying that these three are the main curses that if you do not pray. Now, if you do not pray, then how does it affect you if you don't pray? If you don't pray, then your life will follow these predetermined patterns by these curses. Through prayer and intercession, you receive wisdom. And a large part of our prayer should be for wisdom. And what they're saying is that these curses are more tolerable and bearable through wisdom. Curses are defeated and minimized through prayer for wisdom. Wisdom will be given to you to navigate a different and better course of life. When you get wisdom, riches, honor, length of days, and many blessings arrive in your life. Excuse me. Overrule the effect of the curse on man. So they're saying that if you don't pray, then you'll be subjected to one of these patterns of curses. The curse on Adam, the curse on Eve, and the curse on Ham. And this is a curse for black people, as they say. That they're saying that this is the reason, or this is the only explanation of why the black man is treated this way, or black people is treated this way all over the world. It is because they've said that it is because the curse of Ham. Well, if that's the case, then with our prayer, we can minimize this. It'll overrule the effects of the curse. Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left hand riches and honor. That's Proverbs chapter 3, 13 to 16. So women are equally helped by wisdom. They are delivered from blindly following men and living their lives with one heartbreak after another. Through this wisdom, which is what they call medical science, childbearing is not as destructive and harmful to women. Nonetheless, it says the black man who historically has been at the bottom of the chart arises through the gift of wisdom. Black people are able to rise above servanthood through wisdom. The black man will not be the lowest and the least anymore when he walks in the wisdom of God. So prayer for wisdom will greatly change the course of a person's life and deliver him from the curses that are directing and governing the masses. Without prayer, you will fall into the pattern that all men, all women, and all black people experience. Now that's a little controversial there. And I want you to go look up in the Curse of Ham. And read it for yourself and see if in fact that is what they're saying. That is a curse on, we know about the curse on Adam, that Adam had on man and man shall die. We know the curse that he had on woman, that woman will go through trials and tribulations through childbirth and be subjected to a husband. But the curse on black people because of the dark son of Ham, you need to read that story. You need to read that. Go and read that. It's in Genesis. I think Genesis chapter 9. Read up on that, and you'll see if in fact whether you agree with that or not. I mean, I've read it. I've read both sides of it. I've read the pro side of it, and I read the con side of it. I don't know. God didn't give me that revelation, so I don't know. But I do know that black men are subjected, black people are subjected to some of the worst conditions and atrocities in this world. Now, if that's because of Ham, then what we're saying is that without prayer, then these curses are going to take over our lives. And we're going to follow that pattern. So that's what happens when we don't pray. That we will be subjected to these three curses. The curse on Adam, the curse on Eve, and the curse on Ham. And those three, they say, that drives the masses. That one, if not all of those, fit. Now, again, that the curse on Ham is a little controversial. But nonetheless, it is a curse on Ham. Read it in your Bible. So if that's the case, then without prayer and praying for wisdom that guide us through these difficult times, wisdom to make us rise up above, make us the head and not the tail, make us on top and not the bottom, make us the lender and not the borrower. Wisdom. So we've got to pray for wisdom. And all of those other things will be added unto us. Things like honor and wealth and all of those things. So if we don't pray, then it says that we will be subjected to these three curses if we don't pray. So I think we need to get on the prayer train. I don't care who you are, black, white, green, yellow, man, woman, you need to get on the prayer train. Because it says that if you, without prayer, and you don't seek wisdom, then you're opening your life up to what any happenstance or to the three major curses. They become unbearable. So we're going to pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom so that these three curses will not have an intolerable effect on you. Well, I'm the Reverend Doctor, and this has been another edition of Friday Night Series, How to Pray. And I always sign off by saying, if you're too busy to pray, you're too busy. May God have mercy on our souls.